Hey everyone, it's Andrew. So this is going to be a review video of the VANFINE Almost Indestructible Squeaky Toys, which is these toys right here. Before we start, if you can just hit the like and subscribe button, but we'll get started. So Charlie is notorious for destroying squeaky toys. If it's like a soft toy or a plush toy, he'll just essentially rip it out, grab the squeaker and destroy it in a matter of minutes. We've tried a wide variety of toys in the past and he simply just destroys it. Even with the super chewer toys, he'll get the squeaker toys, which kind of last as far as the integrity of it, but the squeaking aspect of it, he'll destroy within 15-20 minutes on a consistent basis. And so I want to do a review video on the VANFINE toys because these, I think, are the only toys we found that have had a squeaker that's worked effectively for months on a daily basis, no issues at all. And so he was playing with them earlier today, so I wanted to do a video on this. We got the red one probably about like 9 months ago, and the black one we got probably like 2 months later, simply because it was such a good toy and the integrity was so good. I will note that it is something that they claim that it's almost indestructible, and I'd say it almost is really indestructible. If you can tell, so what it is these are the cube versions. So close up, it's just basically this knobbed kind of like rubber toy with two separate ends. On one end is this squeaking mechanism that is right there, as well as on the other end here. As you can tell, Charlie, even with being a strong chewer and like going after like squeaky toys on a regular basis, he hasn't destroyed this whatsoever. Occasionally what will happen is maybe I'll be able to pry it out, but this portion here where the squeaker is, occasionally that pops out, but you just have to pop it back in. It doesn't pop out. I've never had it pop out entirely, but it'll kind of get dislodged, and you'll have to push it back in that way. So this is the red one. As far as the squeaking, it squeaks like that. And he simply like plays with this all the time. Here you go. He might not want to do it now, but he'll probably sit there and chew it a little bit, or he'll get distracted by the black one. This is the exact same thing in black, and so this is a little bit newer. I mean, we're talking like 6 months or so. Similar design. Both ends are kind of with the squeaking mechanism, and that's a little bit louder just because it's newer. But even after months of use, you want it? He's kind of like low-key now. Even after months of use, the squeaking mechanism hasn't been destroyed. I think they're like $10.99 on Amazon or so. I'd highly recommend it to any of you that are looking for a squeaker for a dog that chews a lot and is notorious for destroying chew toys, especially if like the typical like fluffy toys and things like this. These have worked really well. I could see your dog potentially like catching like these nubs or something and chewing it, and like destroying it that way. That might happen, but for him, he really just kind of bites it and chews it on a regular basis. You want it? No? He's gotta chill. For some reason, whenever I put him on YouTube, he just kind of sits around and doesn't get too excited. But that's really all as far as the toys. I just want to do a video just because these are great toys, and for the price, they've lasted really well. Especially for a squeaker toy. I'll put a link for in the description below for Amazon and where you can get it on Amazon. They're relatively cheap and affordable, and so with the holidays coming up, it might be something you want to get for your dog or somebody else if you have or know somebody with a dog that likes squeakers and tends to destroy toys. But if you have any questions, post them below. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. Have a good night.